Hello, Shamanettes, and welcome to The Beauty Shaman, where truth and beauty meet. So today I'm going to show you how to get that gorgeous glow from within summer makeup look that's perfect for mature women who want to look radiant, fresh. And although we love our age, you're never going to hear me criticize aging. I'm very, very pro-aging. We want to defy it as well. So today my model is Maureen, and we are creating a popular summer trend of glowing skin. So we're going to talk about skincare and how to use skincare in such a way that your skin looks amazing, shiny lips, and shimmering eyeshadow. If you're ready to learn the secrets to a stunning summer glam that's quick, easy, and also very, very flattering, let's get started. First things first, prepping the skin. This is the secret to that dewy, youthful glow. I'm using two products, a Supramolecular Vitamin C serum and a tone-correcting serum, which contains niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. Both of these products help to rebuild skin resilience, seal in moisture, and soothe stressed, reactive skin. The Olive Therapy Serum can be used at night in the skin routine for flaky, dry skin. It helps with hydration to lessen inflammation and adds antioxidant benefits. Here's an extra tip. Don't skip applying skincare because it helps foundation glide on effortlessly while enhancing that natural glow. Next, we're going for a flawless, age-defying base. So I like to use a light to medium coverage foundation on skin that has been properly prepped with good skincare. In this way, foundation looks really beautiful on the skin. It doesn't set in fine lines and it doesn't adhere to dry skin. It blends very, very well. And as you can see in the video, I'm using a brush, but you can also use your fingers or a sponge or a wet sponge. Next, I'm adding a little concealer. So she has a bit of redness around her eyes, as many of us do, including a little brown spots. And this is all really, really normal. I use my finger and I gently tap it in order to blend it in with her skin. Right underneath like that, but I use very, very light amount of foundation and concealer because I don't want it to look heavy or set in fine lines. Here's an extra tip. Grab a little highlighter and with your finger add it to your brow bone, your cheekbone, the bow of your lips, and even on the edge of your nose for a little added summer glam. Looks really beautiful and it's easy to do. Next, we're going to define and lift your eyebrows. So I'm using a taupe colored brow pencil and I'm lightly making it look like brow hair. I use very small strokes, as you can see, to gently fill in her brows, but keep that lovely arch that she has. Brows are the number one thing that can change and enhance your appearance of your face. After filling in her brows, I add a little brow gel and I use it to make those hairs on her brow stand up a little bit more. Next, we're going to do bronzer. I love bronzer for the summer. I add it on the high points of her forehead, under her cheekbones, and under her jawbone, and with a circular motion, I'm blending it in. Takes a lot of blending, and this is very easy to mess up, but I use a lovely circular motion, and this just makes it look really natural. I work at it and blend it in until it looks very natural and sun-kissed and a part of her face. This is a great trick that everybody can do in order to look like they've been out in the sun when really they've been using sunblock on their face. Next, I'm going to use one color all over her eyelid, and this is a lovely bronze shade in a cream eyeshadow. So I put it right next to her lashes on the top and underneath, as you'll see in a minute. Then I blend it all the way up through the crease and into her inner eye area. So I'm using really light motions there so that it's not super heavy, but as evenly distributed as I can get it. Then I add my blender brush. You can also use your fingers, although I'm a brush person. I like using brushes. And as you can see, again, I'm using a lovely circular motion that I was using on the bronzer as well. And I just work it into her eye so that it's mostly in the crease, but it's all over her eye. This is called a wash. And then I use it, as you can see, underneath. Her eyes can definitely handle me doing color underneath. Not everybody can do this, so go according to your own eye. I'm adding a little bit of a golden highlight right in the center, which really suits her as well. Next, I'm adding a Mulberry eyeliner. So she has green eyes, so anything with purple in it is going to really make those green eyes pop. So I'm putting it right between her lashes, very gently working it in. This is difficult and it can really take time to learn, but just go slowly, think of it between your lashes and just gently work it in bit by bit. Once you get good at it, it doesn't take very long, but it is a little bit of a practiced hand kind of a technique. And as you can see, I go all the way into the crease of her eye. Next, I'm using a blender brush and I just blend it towards her ear and give it a nice smudge so that it doesn't look like a line. It's very important as we get older, you want everything to be very diffused and nothing to look like a heavy line. Now I'm using that same Mulberry liner and going underneath her eye. Again, not everybody can do this on their eyes. A lot of people, it pulls your eye down, but on her, she can do it. Next, I'm using a Mulberry Mascara as well, really going for the purples here in order to bring out her eye color. I really love a slight grapey color on green eyes, and even if you have blue eyes or brown eyes, you can pull this off. It's really easy to do. Then I'm adding a beautiful rosy blush. So it's kind of a rosy corally color because we're going to do a pop of color on her lips and it matches her lip color really well. Lastly, we're going to do a pop of lip color. So I take a lip liner and I go slightly on the outside of her lip line. This is important because it really helps your lips to stand out. Our lips get a little smaller as we get older, so I love to make them look a little bit bigger with a lip liner. Plus it keeps your lip gloss on a bit longer as it tends to bleed. Now I'm adding just a soft rosy, corally rosy lip color. You can wear lip glosses and have them be your pop of color. I love this on her, really enhances. And there's the final look. It's natural, but it's beautiful and it really brings out her face. And there you have it, 5 steps to achieve an age-defying summer glam look that's all about fresh, dewy glow. Remember, the secret to looking youthful isn't about changing who you are. It's about enhancing your natural beauty with products and techniques that work for your skin. If you try this look, I'd love to hear how it goes. Please leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe and also give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching The Beauty Shaman.